Hi, my name's Jessica MacPherson, and I'm in Joey's 320 lab on Tuesdays. The first exercise that we're going to do is a Spider-Man lunge with a hip lift at the end. So you're going to take a nice deep lunge and put your hands on either side of your foot, and then you're going to lift up your hips just like this. And then you should feel it in the back of the hamstring of the foot that is in between your hands. And then you're going to take, so right now it's my left foot. I'm going to keep my left foot and my right hand, so opposite hand, on the ground. And then you're going to open up just like this and keep your eyes right on your hand. And you're going to close it. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to switch the legs though. So now it's my right foot on the ground. And I'm going to lift my hip up just like this. Come back down and then keep my left hand on the ground. And I'm just going to open up like this, keeping my eyes on my hand. And then that's it. I would have the client perform 4 of those on each side, so 8 total. And then the next thing is sweeps. So it's just nice and simple. You're gonna dorsiflex your foot just like this, and you're gonna swing your arms right next to your feet. And you could do these walking, you could do these in place like I'm doing, whatever you please. So I would have the client perform 12 on each side of these, just to really make sure your hammies are nice and loose. And that's all for the first portion of the exercise. The next portion of the video is going to be the conditioning exercises. So first we're going to start off with squats. So you're going to start with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart and your toes slightly turned out. And you're going to try and get as low as you can without it hurting, as much as your mobility in your body allows you to go. And once you go down and you come up, you have to squeeze at the top nice and tight. So nice and low, make sure you're not curving your back at all. Make sure it's nice and straight the whole time. Focus on your breathing. You inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. So I would have the client perform 20 of those. And then the next part is going to be the push-ups. I'll get you on the ground for this. So you're going to lay on the ground and you're going to have your hands just a little wider than shoulder width apart. And a modified version is the knee push-ups. If you need to do that, you can. So it's just a little bit easier, a little less weight. But for real push-ups, you are sitting nice and straight like this. Your body's nice and straight. Your butt's not up or down. And you're just going to go touch your chest to the ground and come back up. And I would have the client do 10 of these exercises. Make sure your back is nice and straight. Make sure you're squeezing at the top. Make sure you're controlling your breathing. And that's pretty much that. And then last but not least, we're going to have a plank. And so we're going to hold this for a minute. Well, the client would hold it for a minute, but so it's similar to the push-up form, but you just put your elbows on the ground. Make sure your elbows are under your shoulders. And you're going to just stand or lay as straight as you can and then just hold it, keeping your core engaged, keeping your pelvis tucked under. A lot of people tend to let their belly sag like that. You have to keep everything nice and aligned like this. And that's pretty much it for the plank. So all in all, the client should have performed 20 body weight squats, 10 push-ups, and a minute-long plank. And one of those is a set, and they're going to do 4 sets. And in between each set is going to be a minute-long rest. To finish off the video, we're going to do the cool-down exercises now. So since we did do push-ups and we worked our chest muscles, we're just going to do the pec stretch. So find a wall or a pole or something that will stand straight if you put resistance against it. And you put your hand on it and then just turn until you feel a stretch right in your pec here. And hold that for 30 seconds. And then same with the other side. You're going to stand and hold it. The last stretch of the night is going to be the pigeon stretch. For your glutes, since we did do squats, And so you're gonna start on all fours, and then you're gonna bring one leg in front and tuck it under you, and then one leg just push it straight back, kind of like you're doing the splits. Not really, your leg's bent. And you should feel it in your glute and the leg that's under you. So right now it's my left leg. And just hold that stretch for about 30 seconds. And focus on your breathing. Breathe a little deeper into the stretch if you feel ready to, if you feel that you can. And then you're gonna switch legs. So same thing, tuck that under, and then put your left leg behind you now. And you should feel it in your right glute. And you're just gonna hold that nice and relaxed. And a modified version for people who can't do this stretch without it hurting too bad. You're gonna get a chair and sit just like this. You can't see my face, but that's okay. And you're going to put one leg and like touch the ankle to knee basically. And you're gonna push down on your knee. Let me get you a better view. Push down on this knee a little bit. And you should feel the same nice deep stretch in there. And you would hold that for 30 seconds, and then same with the other leg. All you need is a chair, and that is the workout.